Well, hello there everybody, my name is Fernando and welcome back to the channel, boys and girls. Hope you're having a fabulous day today. And before we get things started, I was just wondering if you guys can support the video with a like, because this is some big news, boys, some big news. So if you guys can hook me up with a like, I would be ever so much appreciated. And it also shows exactly who is the active subs on my channel who do support me. So if you can, I'll be ever so much in your gratitude. Also subscribe to the channel if you guys are brand new. But with that being said, let's get started with today's video. Alright, so I hope you guys are having a fabulous day today, and you know what? I'm having a good one. So I've been reading a bunch of articles relating towards the new PlayStation that's going to be released this year. Now of course, it has a bunch of nicknames. Sony did not confirm the name of it already, but a lot of people are calling it a PlayStation 5. Now, some other nicknames that people are also nicknaming it is the PlayStation 4K, the PlayStation 4.5, and some other ridiculous names that, I'm not going to even bring up because it's kind of stupid. But anyways, we're just going to call it the PlayStation 5 for this video purpose. But anyways, Sony is going to be releasing this exact year. Now, what exactly does this PlayStation offer that the one that we currently have doesn't? Well, the biggest one is that this one is going to give us the ability to actually play games, watch movies, stream stuff, all in 4K resolution. Now, if you guys have missed my previous videos where I actually talked about the stuff in depth on what we're going to be getting, then don't worry guys, I will catch you up to speed in a couple of minutes. But first, let's just get this out of the way. So this is going to cost us $400. And the one that we currently have, I believe it costs about $350. But when the PlayStation 4.5 or the PlayStation 5 gets released, the PlayStation itself, the one that we currently have, is going to drop down in price. Now, they're going to do this around holiday of this year, around Christmas, and it makes sense for them to actually do this. Around Christmas time on December, that's the time where people are actually buying stuff, purchasing a bunch of, goods and all that stuff. And if PlayStation wants to make their sales go a little bit more higher than what they usually get, then releasing it December is the wise choice exactly. Now, the reason why they're going to make this PlayStation all in 4K is because 4K televisions are being shown up on people's doors more and more often than when it first got released. You can literally buy a 4K TV for about $1,000 to $2,000 depending if you guys have a good decent job. And since the majority of people who actually buy TVs are adults, then I guess money and 4K resolution is not much of a problem to them, I would say. But anyways, exactly with the stuff that we're going to be getting here is 4K resolution. We're also going to be given the ability to play the PlayStation VR, and it's going to be compatible with this system more than the one that we currently have. If you guys have no idea what the PlayStation VR is, it's basically I like to say like an Oculus Rift ripoff, but a PlayStation version of it, where basically it's like goggles in your head, and then you can play the video games that you're actually, streaming on your eyes. Like, I don't know, they don't really have that many good games, so I'm going to show some images of it for you guys can see. It's basically an Oculus Rift. It's not that much harder than it actually is. But yeah, you play it, the PlayStation 4.5 is going to be able to give us the ability to actually get it to be compatible with it and all that good stuff, man. All that good stuff. So if you guys were to get this, it will cost you about $400. And I know a lot of people have been saying that, Fernando, I literally just got the PlayStation 4 and then I'm just gonna go ahead and buy this one, dude, because from the stuff that I already found out about it, it does give us the ability to actually play games a little bit more better than the old system. And it kind of is true, guys. Like, this system has more upgraded parts to it, like the resolution, the game running itself will be more smoother, and we're going to be given more abilities to actually play the game while it crashing. The PlayStation does offer like something where the game always crashes out of a sudden. You guys probably seen this screen a bunch of times, and that will likely happen less and less if you guys were to actually purchase this system. Now, I'm not going to go ahead and tell you guys you need to get this, because the PlayStation 4 as of right now is good to run any game. Like, if you guys don't want to upgrade, then don't do it, man. But if you guys are very serious about gaming and care about game resolution, then I guess get it if you guys want to. But if you guys are perfectly fine with the one that you have, then stick with it, man. Now, I'm not too sure if you guys actually remember this, because this happened around 2006 or 2007, where PlayStation released the new PlayStation 3, quote unquote, where it was fat. It just got released. And the one that we got a few years later, it looks totally different from the one we recently got. Now, people are saying, what exactly does this system offer us that the old one didn't? Well, it didn't really offer that much other than the ability to actually let us play games with a bigger amount of storage than the one that we previously got. So the old one used to be 40 gigabytes, 60 gigabytes, and 80 gigabytes. And the one that we got, the newer version of it, can let us play games in like 500 gigabytes storage, and it's pretty crazy. But other than that, it didn't really give us any other thing that's different more than the resolution of the game or the processing power. None of that. It was just all storage. But not for the PlayStation 5 or PlayStation 4.5. But not for the PlayStation 4.5. Not that, dude. This one right here is actually going to offer us some more things inside the system, as in hardware wise. Now it's time for me to get more specific on the details on this. I'm going to be bringing out some information that I already covered in my other previous videos, but since now we're going to be talking about some of the stuff that other articles and websites already covered, just in case you guys want to know exactly on what's going on with the system, or just in case you missed out on those videos. Now, the biggest thing about this system compared to the one that we already got is that this one can play games in 4K resolution. Now, a whole bunch of articles was also covering the subject itself, and I got something from right here that you guys will want to know about. The PS4 cannot currently output 4K content, and its optical drive cannot read 4K Blu-ray discs. However, Sony has signaled that a 4K capable PS4 is in the works. Another interesting tidbit is that the sources states that developers are already developing games for Sony's upgraded PS4 system. The extra horsepower that comes with the PS4.5 is said to allow for a noticeable performance increase. Games developed specifically for the PlayStation 4.5 will still work on the original PS4, but with a different performance. Now, I do have to say I'm kind of sad that this system is actually coming out. Not because of exactly the stuff that we're going to be getting with it, but of course, I recently just got a PlayStation 4, and I know a lot of you guys have been also telling me this in my last video, that you literally just bought one like a week or 2 weeks ago, and now you just heard the news about this system itself. Well, guys, you don't really need to get this system specifically. I mean, you're pretty much good already playing the games on the ordinary PS4, but if you're one of those hardcore players who, can tell about frames and resolution and, little things about the game itself, such as the background and colors, then I will recommend for you guys to get the system itself. Now, the current system that we got, the PS4, the original one, costs $350 in the USA. I'm not too sure on the prices anywhere else, but it's about $350. But if you guys were to wait or purchase the brand new PS4.5 or the PlayStation 4K, as it also is nicknamed, then the system will run about $400. Now, of course, the current PS4 is going to drop in price. Now, I'm not sure exactly how much in price it would drop. Maybe about 20 or 40 bucks, I'm not too sure. But the PS4.5 will cost you about $400. And the main reason why Sony is making this system is because they're trying to compete with Xbox. You gotta stay on top of their game. They're trying to one up Microsoft as much as possible, and also they're trying to make it where it's more compatible with the PlayStation VR. And if you guys don't know exactly what that is, it's basically a Oculus Rift, but a PlayStation version of it. If you guys like the Oculus Rift or ever heard of it, basically it's like virtual reality right in front of your eyes. And with the 4.5 PS4 system, it's going to be able to run the game more flawlessly than the ordinary PS4. Anyways, if you guys were lost anywhere in this video, I'll just reiterate. If you guys want to see a more powerful processor and GPU that can provide a higher dynamic range and a wide color gamut for gaming, then I suggest for you guys to get the PS4.5. Also, the system is going to be costing around $400. A bunch of brand new leaks and information has been given out to loads of forums and gaming websites. And lastly, it's about time to tell you guys on the release date. The release date on the PlayStation is going to be on holiday 2016, and it's kind of cool because E3 is literally about to come up, And you know, what better day to announce the system other than E3, where Sony is going to be presenting it, giving out a bunch of brand new information regarding it, and showcasing the system to you guys. And it's not gonna be like a PS3 Super Slim. If you guys heard of that, you know how PS3 had a normal look, a fat version, and then they had like a super slim version. It's not gonna be like that, dudes. It is literally a system with more upgrades to the resolution and GPU, which makes the system and the games itself run a little bit more better. Anyways, I do hope that you guys learned something, and if you did, then make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you guys don't want to miss out any more brand new information regarding the system itself. Also, drop a like if you guys enjoyed today's video. It will be ever so much appreciated. And with that out of the way, I'll see you guys later, and peace.